I really hope we are. I hope we are ready for that. I hope you are. I hope we are. All right, you might have to check for me because
Yeah, that's all right. I can do that. All right.
I could check too. Actually, let me just check.
I can see a red ring of love. Yep,
Okay, I know I
we
posted
are
on my.
live.
Oh, we are. Okay.
Yep.
Awesome. I'm actually on my channel. Just yep. I can see that we're live. Hold on. Yep, I see.
Cool.
Yes, here we go. Finally. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can put this smaller here in the corner. Have this over here because I'm just trying to figure out what the heck to do with my life. And
It's okay.
then here we go. I think we got something going on. And then this can leave. Okay. This can become bigger somehow.
Yeah. I mean, it's looking all right.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
So
that's how they tend to do it on Twitch.
oh yeah, really?
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's fine.
Awesome. I'm trying to see how to open the chat. I guess I can't. Oh, here we go. This is it. It's in dark mode, so so that's why. All right. All right, cool. Okay, so we can start finally, right? Okay, so hi guys. Welcome back if you're, familiar with the live. My name is Catherine Ardung or Kathy, whatever you prefer to
Yep.
call me. I also go by KRJ if you don't know. That's my signature name on my drawings. So don't get confused. It's the same person. Anyways, today I am live with my special guest.
Yeah, Beanie Draws.
Beanie Draws. And
Yeah.
we're just gonna do another chill stream. We're gonna chill, we're gonna talk, we're gonna draw, and yeah. So what are you working on? Same thing, right?
Finishing this up. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nearly
So
done.
yeah, looking great, honestly.
Thank you.
So I know last week you were like adding some extra details to it.
Mm,
I think you were like working on the water or something, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting the
Me,
brightness down.
however, this week I am going to work on something
There we
completely
go.
different.
Ah.
And I am going to work on some reels that I'm working on.
Okay.
So there's this like audio
Mm,
that especially people who read dark romance books will probably know this audio, but I'm pretty sure it's popular enough so people have heard about it. So
mm,
it's an audio. I don't know if it's from a book or a movie. I don't know. So the guy is basically saying, "Oh, she figured out my favorite color, and the color was yellow,
ah.
and it was very poetic." So I'm like, "Oh, love the audio." So I'm gonna do a reel on it because everyone else is doing it. So why not?
Might as well. Might as well.
So I'm gonna be making that specific reel, and then there's another one that goes, um, "Don't look at me with those eyes," and then the guy responds is like, "What eyes?" And usually it's like very sinister or very like rawr. Like I don't know how to explain it. Sorry if you're under 18, you shouldn't be watching this. But anyways, yeah. So we're gonna do that one first. Well, I'm gonna do that one, and I'm working on it. I've already sketched it. Can you hear my daughter in the background by the end?
A little, but not too much.
Okay.
Just hear a laugh.
Okay. You might hear my daughter in the background or my kids in general. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna be working on today.
Ah.
And whether I'm gonna be done with it today, I don't know. But I got the sketch done, and yeah, we're just here to have fun, I guess. Our words of fun, wise choice, like wise words. But I have to keep it at a
Okay,
minimal when
so
it comes to like showing the display because of all of
yeah,
this that's going on. My only
I
issue
just
is I
realized
don't know if
that.
you guys could see the drawing. Can you actually see what's happening here on this side?
Yeah, I can see a little bit.
Okay.
I may just have to adjust the brightness at some point because sometimes that happens.
Uh,
Yeah.
okay. So I'm gonna work on some layers first. I got my drawing. I'm gonna add a layer, and I'm gonna start
I have
inking.
to reset my iPad.
Oh no,
Yeah, because my Procreate is lagging. It does that.
not the dreaded
Yeah.
restarting like me
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah. So earlier today, when we were before we went live, I was having issues with my Cintiq because I've been having issues with it for a while.
Mm,
Every time it would not display the dang thing. And I
mm,
went through all the steps like unplugging it, plugging it back on,
yeah.
blow on the cords, doing everything. And at the last minute, Beanie's like, you should restart your computer. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's
I don't
annoying, but
want
it's usually the way
to.
you've got to do it.
Pretty much.
E- Even worse when it's like people like me when I've got like 10 programs open that I didn't even think to save. Like, oh no, I need to save everything. I haven't thought about this. Oh no, I have to close down my 100 tabs.
That's exactly why I'm like, I don't want to do it. But you know what? It ended up working out and it worked.
Hmm.
It worked. So that's what matters.
I gotta remember to actually refresh my computer once every basically it's kind of like a human nowadays. My computer kind of needs a shutdown in the morning and just so you can have a nap and then yeah.
It's literally an
Okay.
old lady.
It is. This thing's like nearly 10 years old, I think.
Oh, like
Which is
why?
which is an old lady in computer years.
In computer years and dog
Yeah.
years.
Mm. Now, hopefully my brush works now. Oh, I actually have to wait for it to load as well.
Mm.
Yeah. Because after a while, I don't know if it's like a case of something that just happens with Procreate and older hardware where eventually the brush because it's like see that yeah, blue line there? That blue line at the top of my iPad is actually loading the image up.
Oh, is it not?
I'm actually surprised. Let's see. If I click on settings. Oh no, I have to wait for the actual image to load before I can click on things because there's a lot of detail in this thing.
Yeah, and you have an older thing.
Yeah, this is the first gen iPad Pro.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
I have
yeah,
the 2021 version, I think.
yeah. You got a really modern one.
Kind of, yeah, but I wouldn't say it's
Yeah,
like super modern, but it's definitely the one
mm,
before the modern, more modern.
yeah. It still uses USB-C, which is still modern to me.
Uh,
Yeah, man, this thing loads. Takes a long time to load up.
don't worry. I'm drawing, so at least there's
Mm,
something going on. It's better for one of us
yeah,
to draw than none of us. Unless we have a conversation going on, then I think that should be
true.
fine.
And I also have to remember that I'm using the microphone from my webcam, so the closer I get to the webcam, the more I blow people out with my volume.
Also gotta remember that this character's actually not skinny. She's not a skinny
Okay.
gal. Cause I gotta like I gave her like this
Hmm.
strong draw. I was like, no, 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 no. She's a plumpy girl. She's a plumpy.
Oh, has it loaded? I think it may have loaded. Let us test. Yeah.
I'm trying to find that because I don't
Nope,
remember how to
doesn't want
use
to.
when you
Hmm.
forget how to use um what is it called? Clip Studio.
That's weird. So sometimes it just doesn't want to actually recognize the Apple Pencil at all.
Oh,
Weird.
is not working at all?
You know, because I reset the computer. I call it a computer. Oh, there it goes. Now it's. Is it gonna? There we go. There we go. Now, is it going to actually recognize the smudge tool? There it goes. That's what we wanted. There we go. Now we're on task.
Yeah, you're on task. You're on task now, mate. You know, it's funny. So I was watching back at the birthday stream, and I sound very, very. I don't know if I'm supposed to say this on live, but I sound very HIGH.
Oh, okay.
I'm like,
Were you
why I
tired?
sound? Yeah, because it was really late. Remember, it was like
Oh, yeah, true.
past midnight for me, and I was
Right.
just like, why do I sound like that?
um,
It's also because I was like very chill. There was
hmm.
I put the title as chaos, but it's like
Yeah.
we were just super chill the whole time. I was like, yeah, I just have to
Yeah.
change this name. Definitely was not chaos. It was more like
There
just
we
super
go.
chill, more chill than the other streams.
Yeah. I have to remember when I'm this close to the microphone, I should probably talk quietly.
No, you're fine. I think your volume is fine. I hear you fine. When you're too low,
I'm
then I
trying
can't
to
hear.
I'm trying to do a little messing around with effects to get the we want it smoother. So I'm trying to work with clouds and that just like with the ocean, I have not done clouds really before.
Mm,
Well, that's not looking too bad.
maybe I should show some motion in this hair because she's kind of like turning her head.
I like that we can see your one too.
You said you can see it. You can see it now.
Yeah, because in the past it's been kind of hard to show like on screen things unless you got like really flexible camera.
Yeah. So you said to tilt it down a little bit, right? Earlier.
Yeah, yeah,
Let me see if
but
I
you can
can.
definitely see a lot more than usual.
Ooh, that's much better, I think, right?
Yeah.
And even if I turn it just a bit smidge like that, or is the light too much? I think the light is too much.
No, I think it's fine.
Too
But,
light.
I mean, if you want to move it slightly, you can, but oh
Yeah.
yeah, there you go, that's better.
Yeah. I don't even know what color, what color, what clothes I'm gonna draw on her. It's like I just sketched it. I'm like, I'm
Mm,
probably just gonna give her like a simple tank top or something.
fair enough.
Because it's not really about the details on their clothes or anything.
Yeah, I'm really experimenting with this whole cloud thing because I'm trying to go, what does the sunset look like? Like, you can merge the purple with the rest of them. Ah, come on, go back. There we go. Trying to change layers.
So I'm gonna talk about a little bit of the characters that I'm
Mm.
drawing. Oh no, I just smudged my makeup.
Really?
Yeah. Can you
Oh
tell?
no. Oh no.
Can you tell?
Nah, it's fine. It's
Oh, okay.
fine.
Because the eyeliner, I was like, I forgot that I have makeup on.
Mm,
Anyways, um, so these two characters I'm drawing, they are from a story that, like a novel that I want to write. I'm
mm,
kind of in the process of writing it, but it's gonna be unfortunately, not unfortunately, it's an adult story. It's not like for children or anything like that. So it's gonna be a dark romance, dark fantasy romance. Um, and there's a big part why is it dark. There's also some potential adult stuff, spiciness. But yeah, my
okay.
stuff is never for kids. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
it's not. It's for adults. So
Yeah.
with that said, this scene is not that, but this is following like a real trend thing. So I'm like doing a very innocent
Mm,
thing right now with them. So, girl, her name is Rosalina. And
mm,
Rosalina, oh, I would say Rosalina in Spanish. Rosalina, she is part human, part siren.
okay.
And she doesn't, I don't know if I'm really want to make it like she doesn't know she's a siren. I think maybe I want to make her aware, but she doesn't know
Mm,
how to access it, like
okay.
access her power on command, that she has to learn how to control it for her,
Okay.
the siren. The
Mm,
siren's the one that usually takes over her body when she's either
mm,
in danger or there's a situation that involves adult stuff. So she is not conscious for these things, which is hence dark romance. Um, and then there's the love interest, which he is a vampire living in Earth. Well, I was gonna say living in Earth, duh, but living in a society that the society that they live, they're pretty much aware of other mythical creatures. They just don't see them as
mm,
often. And without giving too much spoiler, he does roam around Earth, the world and the living world. But
mm.
see, some people could probably tell he is that type of creature. Some people can't tell. Can you tell my daughter's giggling in the background?
Yeah, I'm thinking whatever she's playing or watching or whatever must be incredibly entertaining.
Yes, she's just giggling away. Hold on. Okay,
What's she playing? Some like game or something?
she's watching YouTube, I think. Okay, can you hear?
Ah, YouTube. Okay, well, there you go.
Oh, you're playing a game. Cute.
Uh,
Can you hear her still? Not as
a
much,
little
right?
bit, but it's fine.
Okay, I increased the thing on the background, but you might still hear her.
Ah, okay.
Anyway, so the guy, he's a vampire. Also, without giving a lot of I'm gonna probably say it anyways, because it's not
Mm,
like, oh, I have so many viewers that they're gonna see it. But
mm,
basically, the guy, his name is Sinclair, and he is actually a romance writer. And this
okay.
is one of the reasons why this is one of the reasons they meet, but they don't. It's hard to explain. Like he knows it's her, but she doesn't know it's him. I don't know if that makes sense. Because he met her previously in like previous
Mm,
chapters, but he knows it's her because he realizes that she's actually one of his fans.
okay. Oh,
So there's a lot
oops.
going on. I know you're probably like, oh no, romance is not my thing or
No,
whatever.
no, no,
But
no, no. I just realized I accidentally forgot that my tree layers, my background
did you
layer.
draw the wrong layer?
Oh, it's more that I forgot to separate my tree from the rest of everything.
Oh, but yes,
That's right.
there's more to the story. I just, I don't want to spoil
Mm,
it too much, but
yeah.
I am in the works of that. Oh, okay, 1 second.
Mhm. That's right. In the meantime, I am now going to have to separate my background from my tree. It shouldn't be too difficult to do, hopefully. Because this tree is, I mean, it's not super important, but it's a little bit important. And then I'm just going to bring it down further and further. There's probably a much smarter way that Catherine knows how to do that.
What?
I don't know. There's probably an easier way to select all the black in this bit, but yeah.
Oh, is that in a different layer?
It's all this is just one layer now. I'm just trying to separate the tree
Oh,
from the background.
mm, you could use the lasso
Hmm. Uh,
to
yeah,
like
maybe.
kind of go around it and pink it,
Let's
reverse it,
see.
and then just erase the rest.
True. There's like a little what tool. I don't really use much of the tools very often.
You should. They're very helpful.
There's an adjustment. I don't even
Okay.
remember
Is the
what the selection
color
tools
the
are.
color and the tree in the same layer?
Um, yes, in this, from what you see, the background and the tree are the same layer.
Okay, make a note of that. I'm gonna see if I can do a tutorial on that.
Okay.
I don't can't find anything right now.
Hmm. I don't even remember how to make selections because I don't really do that very often.
I'm sure there's a way of doing it. And I feel like I've
Hmm.
seen a video on it. So I'm gonna do a little digging later and see if well
Uh,
not later, but when I have the chance.
ah, you know what I've probably done? I've probably accidentally got, let's see, dynamic brush
Oh, I'm a
scaling,
dummy.
project canvas,
I'm
brush
a dummy.
cursor.
So
Hmm.
I'm a dummy.
Hmm. What?
So I wanted to originally make the drawing lines into a
Hmm.
vectors because
Ah, okay.
they lose the quality when you just have
Yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Gosh. No, I'm a dummy. I forgot to do that.
It happens to the best of us. I don't even know what this menu's all about, but we can finally move it around. I don't know what this menu is. Do you know what this menu is?
What is it? Oh, I can't even
I don't
see.
know.
What is it? Is it?
I don't know what it is. It's just on Procreate.
But what does it say?
It doesn't say anything other than what you can see on the screen.
I can't see it. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, it says undo, redo, zoom, move, and fit canvas.
I think you can try 3 fingers down.
Okay. Let's see. Eh? Yeah, it's not doing
Or
anything.
3 fingers up. Nope, not
Nah.
without touching the
Well,
bar. Without touching the
hmm.
bar.
Okay.
Okay. Try
Nah,
up.
nothing.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, hang on. Ah, what the?
No cussing, no cussing.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything on mine.
That's weird.
What I'll do, because I think I will just for privacy, I'm going to go into my settings,
Yeah.
see if there's something I'm missing in the settings.
All right.
Yeah,
It's all about
'cause I think I
playing,
may have tinkered around a little bit too much with it. And hopefully, there's not too much echo in the replay thanks to my phone.
Oh, you're fine.
It'd be under the different apps. There's Procreate, Canvas orientation memory, create canvas interface. I probably don't want to disable time lapse.
Yeah, don't do that. I did that by mistake one time
Hmm.
and I was so mad. So I was trying to do a
So I've got,
little
yeah,
tutorial. I think I told you about it, right?
yeah, you did.
I was trying to do a little tutorial on my
Hmm.
phone and I was so mad.
Hmm. So I've got tap assistance, initial touch location support, single touch gesture companion. I don't even know what. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe
I
I
keep
click
hearing
that.
feedback from your side on your iPad.
Tap. No, it's from my phone. It's from Zoom because I can't. I've got it muted, but still got audio coming from it.
No, it says that the microphone's on.
Hang on. Da-da-da-ba. Yeah, see, it's coming from the phone.
Wait, so you're using your microphone from your phone? From your
No, no, I'm using the microphone from my desktop. I have my phone muted, but my phone is the camera. The camera.
Okay. I'm so confused.
Yeah. Unless I can mute individual people. Uh, yeah, it's just the fact that like I can still hear you through my phone, even though I have the speaker off.
That's so weird.
Yep. Okay, but anyway, back there. Worst comes worst, I might just have to. Maybe I'll just redo the thing, so I can hear myself as well. It's annoying me, but what can you do? To make that quieter, not quieter. There, lighter, and we'll manually redraw the tree.
Wow, it looks like that. Looks so weird. Oh my gosh.
Do it in black. It's also because I'm right up close to the microphone on my camera. Let me see. I'm gonna do a quick test. Bring my other microphone into the story. If it's plugged in, it is. I will change my microphone.
That didn't work.
Okay, how's that?
Oh yeah, that's so much better.
Yeah. I'll just do a test on here now. I'll have to talk a little bit and wait for the feedback to catch up. Okay, now you talk.
I am talking. I am speaking. And speaking.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Cool.
And speaking.
The only problem is, there we go. Everything gets in my face. There we go. The joys of content creation when your camera is in front of your face and your microphone's in front of your face. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'll do it like this, and I'll just do a face reveal at once Kathy's hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll reveal my face. Gotta give extra incentive.
I'm like, first of all, how many times have you shown your face already on my channel?
I know, I'm just being weird.
Oh goodness.
Okay. Now I have to. At least I can't hear the feedback now, so that's good.
Yeah, it's great. It's way better.
Yeah,
it's way better.
So manually drawing in this tree. I was kind of doing it as like an impressionistic style anyway, so.
So what I'm hoping is that even though I'm gonna write this as a novel, I'm hoping that to some extent, like if people do like the story, that they end up doing like fan art for it, because that'd be great to see. Like, I don't know if that will.
Cool.
I mean, I would be honored. Is first of all, but we'll see.
I'm like,
and also they're adult characters. They're not like young characters. Well, the vampire's kind of. I feel like it's kind of obvious because vampire, yeah. But
yeah, probably 1,000 years old.
Jeez. 1,000 years. Oh, I don't want to make him that old. I want to make him old, but not like that old. I don't know, because I feel like that's a bit much. Probably a couple hundred.
True, because I mean, if it was that old, then I mean, humanity's only been around for a few thousand years.
Yeah. So it's like when they're like vampires, like 500 years old. I'm like, bro, I'm too tired of life.
Yeah.
Like I can't live the immortal life. I can live a little
That's why he just
longer,
sleeps in
but
his
not
coffin for
like
so long.
an immortal life.
Wait, I have to figure out what this bit was. I think it was just bushland.
I feel like I could never do this type of drawings correctly. Like the behind the shoulder kind of ones, like you could see the other person's. back, but you can't see. I don't know how to explain it. Like that point of view.
Yeah. I wonder if I'm actually making this tree even nicer than it was originally anyway.
I'm sure you are.
I didn't think, like, initially I was like, oh yeah, it's just going to be like a flat layer because like how, the original landscape painters did. But then I'm like, wait, I want to blur the background. Oh no, the tree's getting in the way. But now I'm digital, I can actually just make them in different layers.
Yes. Okay. Ah, my hand is starting to cramp up.
Ah, yes.
Yes, I hate that so much.
One of the issues that I don't I have had that in the past, but not recently.
It's because I don't draw often as I used
Mm,
to, so that tends to
yeah.
happen a lot for me.
Is it called corporal tunnel or something, or
Is it that? Oh
I don't
gosh,
know.
I hope not.
It's like saying in like with my like when using a mouse as well.
Yeah,
I get when using a mouse.
but yeah, I think we're a little.
Hmm.
We normally would talk a lot more, but I guess we're really concentrating today.
Yeah. Hyperfocus mode.
Yeah, pretty.
I'm just basically redrawing something that I'd already drawn. But I guess
Oh,
I've actually got the opportunity to sort of just like redo it a
you're
little
talking about
bit
the
nicer.
trees, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sure you'll do it
Because I,
great.
I was accidentally blurring the leaves. I'm like, I don't want to blur the leaves. And if I do want to
Ah,
blur the leaves, I want to choose if I'm blurring the leaves.
that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, it's mostly done now, so now I can get rid of that layer. No, don't want to get rid of the layer that I just did. I want to delete that layer, and now we'll move that one, and then we'll blur out the tree. Or I can just erase it. Oh,
I
it's a
don't know if
hidden
he
layer now,
actually
apparently.
looks like a vampire, but he is.
Hmm.
A vampire that can probably walk through the day somehow.
Ah,
I keep
does he
looking over here
sparkle?
like the camera's here,
Yeah.
but it's over here. What is my
So
life
what I
right
wanted
now?
to be able to art. That's what it is. Can you hear me tapping? Tap 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 tap.
No.
This is when we start talking like Bob Ross. Now just tap 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 tap
You gotta
tap.
talk
Give a
like
happy
Bob
little
Ross.
friend.
Little
Give the
happy
crowd a happy
accidents.
little friend. Now just give it a happy little tree and a happy little tree there. A happy little
Careful, you might get
cloud.
hit with with a copyright.
Nah,
Hey.
only Bob Ross is allowed to be smooth.
Yeah. I
Okay,
told you that they were
so
doing like a marathon on YouTube on him.
yeah, yeah, that's a bit better. Now, okay, now I've got to
Oops.
reload all the layers that I hid away. Cool. Now it's looking more like an illustration. I'm actually curious how big this file is. Canvas information. It is
Oops.
statistics. It's 1,800 megabytes, so it's nearly a 2 gigabyte file.
Sheesh. So,
I've
you
been
know,
working on it for 12 hours.
I just realized something that I was supposed to
Mm,
continue drawing the other drawing I was doing, which is the K-pop
mm.
Hunter one, which I never
Ah, right.
finished, but that's okay because the thing is that my
Yeah.
iPad was charging, still
Ah,
is
yeah.
actually. So
Yeah.
that's the reason why I'm drawing this today instead.
Ah.
You got
And
plenty
actually,
of
what
time to draw all those other
I
stuff.
will lock my. Do you know how? Is that how you? No, I want to figure out how to lock a layer. There you go. Lock.
Oh, it should be
So
on the settings.
yeah, so I don't accidentally move it or
Delete
paint over it
something.
or smudge it.
Yeah, that's a good
I need to
idea.
remember to start doing that, locking my
I
layers.
need to do that.
Hmm. So I want to make the background a little like a combination of dark but also light. That makes no sense.
Mhm.
But now I can go back to my medium brush and colors. Cool. There we go. Now hopefully, there we go. That's what we like to see. That's what I was trying to do before until I'm like, wait, hang on, this is going over my brush. Yeah.
So, Vinny and I do something very similar. We just talk to ourselves
Hmm.
a lot.
Yeah.
So
Well,
if you
it's
hear him
called
talking to
YouTube
himself,
presentator mode.
is it?
Yeah, it's like, you're like basically you know, well, when you're narrating a video or like I draw I talk while drawing and then I'm like, oh, now I have to edit all that out.
And sometimes I think I'm talking, but I'm like in
Hmm.
my brain.
Ah, right. I do
So
that when I type. I think I've typed something like, nope, it's not actually there.
yeah, with texting,
Hmm.
that happens to
Yeah.
me a lot. Oh my gosh.
Trying to
People
think, what
really
kind of blue do I
people
want
really
here?
think that I'd be ignoring them and I'm like, no, I just literally forgot. Well, not forgot, but I thought I wrote something, but I guess I
Yeah.
didn't.
I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do this background. Because I don't want it being too dark.
So the trend that I'm doing, I
Hmm.
don't remember it word by word, but like
Okay.
he was like, she remembered my favorite color, even though
Hmm.
I didn't have one. It was yellow and blah blah blah. And then he's like it's supposed to be very poetic and very
Yeah.
romantic. So it's like he says like along the lines of like, oh, she's in everything I see now, and
Mhm.
everything reminds me of
Mm.
her and blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh, that's so cute.
No.
So romantic.
Doll.
Even the real life is not really like that, but okay. Let's be
Doll.
real. But it's nice. It's nice to think about.
Yeah. For some reason, I put in a little glow behind the tree, and I hope it doesn't look too weird.
No,
Let's
it
see if,
doesn't.
I'm gonna see if I can get my camera settings to look a little bit closer to what I'm seeing.
It doesn't seem that way from where I'm seeing it.
Hmm. Okay, configure video. It's just a little bright, a little dark. That's better. That's much better. This is when I'm. This is when I become a perfectionist. So I'm just like, oh, let's put in all this and this and this and this. Wait, I put too much. Oh no, no, I separated my glows. This is why I have so many layers.
That's
Like,
me all day. Having so
yeah.
many
And
layers.
now I'm trying to work around the camera. Or, just move the actual canvas like an old person.
You're old.
What did you say?
You say you're old? Is that what you said?
No, I didn't say I'm old.
Then what did you say?
I can't remember. We'll have to check the replay.
Seriously?
I think I said I'm weird. That sounds like something I would say. Um, there we go.
Oh God, her shoulders look weird. Okay.
I'm also trying to figure out the opacity. There we go. It's a bit of a better opacity. Now I'm just basically imagining sunsets and how they look. Maybe I'll put a little bit over in the ocean. That's a bit too big of a brush.
You have a little thing here on. Okay. That can be fixed.
That's way too bold.
Yeah, we're definitely like blah 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 to ourselves.
Blah 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 blah. I do not say blah blah blah.
I do not say blah blah blah.
I do not say blah blah blah.
But you're Dracula.
What movie is that from again?
Pennsylvania.
Transylvania. Yes, good movie that one.
I do not say blah blah blah. But you're Dracula.
Yeah.
But yeah. You ever had apples with caramel?
Caramel. Yes. Like toffee apple?
What?
A toffee apple. Have you ever heard of a toffee apple?
Yeah. Oh, like candy apple?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not exactly like that. I'm just talking about like drizzled caramel.
Oh, okay.
Like
no,
the one that you use
had
in
that,
like.
but it sounds good.
Yeah, that's what I'm eating.
Oh, okay.
I drizzle a little bit on top. Oh, so good. On green apple.
Why not even need the
So like the
now?
green apple is more a little bit more sour.
Okay.
And then the caramel gives it a nice like sweet taste.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Nice. This is when I'm just going into like, I don't know, I'm kind of liking this. I don't usually do clouds and backgrounds, but I'm kind of really digging this. Oh, I messed it up a little bit there.
You should be digging your own art.
Yeah. It's not the worst thing I've ever done.
Not the worst thing?
What's that?
This is not the worst thing?
For a second, I thought you said, "What's the worst thing you've ever done?" I'm like, "You're not gonna see."
Oh, why not?
Because I think I deleted it or I erased it.
Aw, boo.
Yeah. Probably stick with
Boo.
it.
Boo. You're no fun.
This is actually quite nice.
Girl, why are you jumping into bed? You're not a monkey.
Because that's what kids do. Because that's what heroes do.
I'm like, you're not a monkey because you're referring to the song. No more monkeys jumping on the bed.
I mean, you can be a monkey if you choose to be. I choose to be a dinosaur.
Now I'm gonna sing it. Just looking at me like I'm gonna sing it. I'm like, no.
Putting out the mic, sing if you know the words.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't put too much more detail in there because I don't want to get super away from the point, I guess. And then I'll do a little bit more of the highlights of the actual dinosaur. So hard trying to get the brush at just the right size.
Little monkey jumping out of it.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna get the brush to 100%. I mean, now I'm experimenting with layering of scales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the way you draw scales.
Yeah, it's fun.
Although, like, I really feel it like when you do it with an actual pen, it looks so cool. Not saying that the digital one doesn't look good, but I'm saying like, there's something about pen and pencil that's appreciated as an artist.
Although what I'm doing here, is I'm instead of kind of making it look like instead of drawing the scale, I'm kind of trying to draw the shine. You know, when you see the reflections when it
Mm-hmm.
reflects the light. So I'm kind
Mm-hmm.
of trying to go with that style.
Got it.
Yeah. Oh, look at that! I actually drew the lip properly because there's debate in the no, it's not really any debate. They pretty much determined that T-Rex had lips, and they wouldn't have actually seen its teeth. Because
Wow.
unlike some people who on the stream, they would have had their lips to protect their teeth. Just you know, not anyway. Don't need to point
Shush.
out my own teeth.
Can you not do that? You're putting yourself down right now. Don't do that. We are nice to ourselves.
Yeah,
We are kind to
and
ourselves. We are
sometimes.
well, I know like I
Demure,
shouldn't talk, but you
demure.
know, we're grace to ourselves. We're kind to ourselves. I know it sounds
Yes.
like a whole lot of woo-woo, but we are. We are nice to
Mhm.
ourselves. I know no one's perfect, but yeah.
Mhm.
As I'm trying to
I
eat
don't
this
know.
apple.
I was gonna make a joke and go, no one's perfect, but I'm pretty close. Yeah. I'm silly. Anyway, so
Okay. I was gonna say if you're enjoying the stream so far, don't forget to like.
oh yeah, true. I
You
should
like
do
the
that. Yeah.
stream. It'd be nice and helpful. Okay, so let me put it down a little bit. A little bit.
There you go. I started the trend. Now everyone else
Good.
should follow suit.
You say you followed the suits?
No,
What
I
did you
said
say?
I did it. Now everyone else should follow suit. Have you heard that term before?
Ah, no, I've never heard that, but I
Okay.
understood what you meant.
Yeah. Interesting.
So, I
I've
mean, I
added a
wish I could
bit of
make the
brown.
topic a little bit more interesting. I don't know how. Rather than, I could say stories, talk about stories. I don't know, ask me
Mm.
questions or something, and maybe I can answer. That'd be great.
Okay. Ah,
You
I
have
see what
any
you mean.
questions of like maybe ask me like a story or like I don't know something so we can
Mm.
make this this show in a row. It'd be great.
Interactive.
Yes, that's the word.
Mm.
I'm like, what's the word that I'm looking for?
Mm. I don't know. Maybe sometimes people just want to watch and relax while watching someone making some cool art.
I know, but sometimes that makes me nervous. I'm like, I need to see if I'm being entertaining enough.
Mm. I think so because I haven't really done YouTube in like 3 years until now until someone got me onto their live streams and I enjoy it. So don't think that I don't enjoy coming on these streams because I do. Um, but yeah, over the last 3 years, when I wasn't doing YouTube, I was like kind of at the start of the year, or like when you were kind of, just
Yeah.
doing your own channel, and I'm like, oh, I kind of want to get back into it. And then basically, I was just like, I because I had the channel on hiatus for like 3 years, and I wasn't actually really even caring if I'd come back to it. I
Mm.
stopped really caring too much. I stopped investing and although now I'm trying to edit a video and I'm getting annoyed by the editing process again, but I was basically like, well, I personally don't care too much if I'm entertaining or not because the videos that I do aren't for people, they're for me, so but that's just me.
Yeah, but because we're live, I would like for
Mm,
people to actually be entertained
true,
to some degree, at least, to some
true,
degree. Because I do
true.
it for myself too. It's just, to
Yeah,
some degree, I'm like, I would hope that people at least enjoy it to some
yeah.
degree.
And I can also remember that there's like a replay that like in the replay you can still like chat in the replay as well.
That's true. That is
Yeah,
true. But I'm saying for
yeah.
those who are, if there's anyone watching, I
Mm,
feel like there is. I saw like 3 people or something like that.
okay.
So that's
Mm,
always great.
mm,
And if you're a watcher that have been watching from before,
mm.
welcome back. It's okay to
Uh,
lurk, but it'd be nicer if you talk.
yeah. Say hi.
Yeah, don't be shy. We don't bite.
Say howdy.
Well, he's a dinosaur and I don't know what I am, but I'm something. Human.
You are you.
I don't bite human.
Anyway, I got confused for a second there.
What were you gonna say? Better be something
Nothing.
appropriate.
That's exactly why I said nothing.
Remember, even though my live streams are not necessary for children, we still gotta keep it.
Oh yeah, I know.
To some extent, keep it
Anyway.
PG-13 at least. Oh boy. Okay, so I took away the background. This is how it looks like so far. Like the sketch part. This is how it looks like now with the ink.
Okay.
I don't know how it's looking. How's it look?
Are you able to adjust the brightness on the?
Is it too bright?
Camera? Yeah, a little bit.
No. Let me see something. Maybe I can change the light on the computer. Da, 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 da.
I'm trying to get the right amount of opacity. This is basically the last bit of this thing.
I can't. I guess it's because of the Wacom. I can't change the opacity to not the opacity, the brightness. Okay, so what I can do is maybe just move y'all for a bit. So this is what I have. Can you see it there?
Am I back? Yes, I'm back.
Can you see it there?
Yep, I can see it.
Can you see it better though than before?
Can
you see it better than before?
Yeah, I can see it better.
So this is what I have so far.
Okay.
So I am going to work on some more details. Kind of wish it wouldn't look so bright like that. It's so annoying. Let me see something. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I think that made it worse.
Are you trying to get just the lighting with the just the screen monitor position?
Yeah, because the thing is that the lighting kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Oh well, then I have to work what we have. Okay.
Yeah, that's all right.
So at least there's this going on. I got the ink stuff going on. I don't know if it just made sense. I think partially my brain is like, what?
I get the whole ink thing, the inking process.
Okay, so now I'm gonna open a new layer. I'm gonna open a new layer here. We're gonna use is it this one? No, this one. Here we go. I need this to be a smaller. Yeah, here we go. I got it. Okay. So I'm gonna use like a rectangle and make like panels out of them. So it can actually look like more of a oh, that's too small, too thin, too thin, too thin.
I wonder if I might actually have this finished before the end of the stream.
Might. I think we might like push the stream a little bit further today. I'll see, depending on. Okay, that works. Look at that. Do you see it? This little rectangle there?
Yeah.
Wait, let me zoom in.
There you go. Yeah, you can zoom into it. There you go.
Do- oh, no.
Nice. I put it. Oh, cool. You put a little frame around it too.
Oh my gosh. I'm trying to. This is the only part about like.
Mm.
There you go. You can
Mm.
see it right here.
Nice. Yeah, I like that. That's cool.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, so we're gonna duplicate that layer,
Mhm.
and we're gonna move that one to this side.
Mhm.
And then duplicate that layer. And then move that one to this side.
Now my question is, have I made this tail a little bit too have I made it too bright or have I made it too dark?
And duplicate that layer. And move it to this side.
Huh.
And
Nice.
duplicate it one more time. And then move it right here. Now,
There we go, making it a
what
bit
we're going to
darker.
do is we're going to merge all the little
Nice.
rectangle. Merge.
To make it into like the frame layer.
To make it what?
To make it a frame layer. Like, so
Yes.
you have frame separated from the actual individual images.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
get it?
Lower. And then merge with the lower. What's that? There's another there. Another there. Here we go. So look.
Hmm.
Boom. Boom.
Ah.
Boom.
Nice.
Boom. Yeah.
Mhm.
So it essentially looks like a little comic book, but it's going to be a little
Hmm.
video.
Okay. I'm just doing the final touches now on my one, I think. I think my one's pretty... Oh, wait, hang on. The opacity was way too dark. Way too light. That's
Way
better.
too dark, way too light, way too... Which one is it?
Couldn't figure it out. That's not bad.
Yeah, I'm
It's
trying
like not 100% perfect, but it's...
trying to figure out where... Okay, here. I guess that's the chat. Okay, whatever.
Mind you, this is as nearly as close to finish as probably I'm going to get it. Because I don't really want to risk adding too much more and then ruining it.
Understandably.
Okay,
now I'm going to test
maybe I'll do a little bit more texture
something.
in the sand.
Fill it up. Yes, it worked. Yes, now you don't see all the lines that that were going. So look what I did. See how it looks like that the lines go
bring it
over.
closer.
Okay, for example.
Ah, yeah.
You see how the lines go out here? So on the layer of the tech of the boxes, I put white paint over it. And now the lines are gone. So it looks like clean lines. So instead of erasing my line work,
yes.
I don't want to erase the line work. I worked really hard on that. Look how cool. Now it looks all clean and all crispy
nice.
and everything. Yes, very, very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Actually,
Okay.
I
So
wonder
what
if
I'm
there's a
going
quick
to
brush
do
to prevent
now-
me from having to dot. I can just There's probably a brush that makes it quicker.
See something.
Like spray paint. Flickers.
Something,
Spell exactly
something,
what I'm after.
something.
Oh, that's way too big.
I'm gonna make it darker. Okay.
Oop.
And then now we merge. There we go. I'll turn this one off because I will use it later. And then now all the drawings, I'm gonna have to name them.
First. There we go. Oops.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this today though.
Yeah.
I did a lot of it though today, so I'm happy
Looks
with that.
nice. Yeah.
Thank you.
So did you start that all from scratch today?
No, so I did the sketch previously a few days ago.
Right.
And then I actually did it when I was at work, which is crazy now I think about it.
Okay.
Because I have that one desk job. So I'm like drawing.
Yeah.
Because we barely had any clients that day. So I was like, at least I
Okay.
can draw.
Yeah, at least they let you. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, the only thing they don't let us do is like listen to music and stuff.
Yeah.
You like have earbuds rather.
Yeah.
Because we're a desk job. So it's like
Yeah.
you have to pay attention to your clients. And I get that. So
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, can I at least draw? They're like, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
cool.
or read a book. Because there's days that it's dead. Like there's no one there. So they're like, well, you got to, I'm like, I got to entertain myself somehow. And they're like, oh yeah, you can, as long as you pay attention once, clients are in and
when someone comes in,
just,
but
as long as you do your job, they're fine. Okay. Here you go. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to zoom, not zoom, focus in the middle. I really like the noise coming out.
Yeah. Now I am going to have this export as a very, 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 very long video. So how do you? I've forgotten. How do you actually you share?
Export?
You share as an animated MP4, don't you?
The drawing process?
Yeah.
No. Go on video.
Hang on. Go back.
You turn
Okay,
the speed.
It's been a while
drawing.
since I've. Can you tell how long it's been since I've
go
actually
on
exported
video,
a video? Yeah,
and then go to
time-lapse video.
Yeah, and then it's gonna ask you, do you want to do 30 seconds or the full thing? I say do both.
Yeah.
Do both, because that way you can have a shorts on it.
Yeah.
And then you have like the full video. I will always say go both. That's what I would do. Probably gonna take you some time to export though, because it is a longer file. And then on
like
top
a
of that,
2 gigabit file. I think this might be one of my biggest files ever.
It's quite beautiful though. I give you that.
Thank you.
It's really, really good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I really mean that.
Yeah, I gotta do more drawings on my iPad now.
I think it also because you put a lot of feeling into it. So you can really see it in drawing.
Yeah.
And if they can't, then they have no feelings. Monster.
They're cold, just like a dinosaur.
They're cold-hearted. Or they're
like
cold-blooded. Like a T-Rex. Well, aren't they like lizards?
Well, technically they're warm-blooded because they're technically birds.
Confuse me more.
Yeah.
So are they cold-blooded? Or hot-blooded? Or
warm-blooded?
Whatever. I should know this, but I don't. This is like what? Elementary school stuff?
Yeah. That's right.
Somehow she doesn't know. She doesn't know.
She doesn't know.
She doesn't know. So we might end the stream soon just because I think I'm gonna leave it like this for now.
Yeah.
Because I would work on another page, but like it's gonna take a time like this one.
True.
But I really like the way it's coming out.
Yeah.
I'm really happy with this.
Yeah. And I will probably end up doing something new because, yeah.
Yay! To make new art. To make more art, rather.
For privacy, because I'm like, oh,
For
hang on,
privacy
what?
reasons. Yeah, we know.
Mm,
Well, I know.
mm.
Okay, so I'm actually going to do that too. I'm going to turn off this camera right here, which because we're gonna end the stream soon. Stop video. And then we're gonna open up. And we're gonna go here. We're gonna hide non-participants. So it's just gonna be you and me now. Anyways. As usual, it's always very lovely to stream together. Always have fun with you. And if you're watching in the replay or even watching now, please let us know what do you guys want to see, like what we should talk about. I mean, you're gonna see us drawing, regardless. Making some sort of art or doing something. There's gonna be probably streams that I'm even gonna start building a Gundam figure. If you want to see that,
that's
tell me
pretty
that.
cool because I've never seen that.
I've never done one, but I do have one. I can actually show y'all if y'all bear with me for like a second. Hold on. Be right back.
Well, while she's doing that, I'm just thinking that the best for something like that, because I want to see it too, and I want to see that in big screen. I want to have my video in a little tiny corner. Yeah.
Back my headphones back on. So it's it's a small one, but I got it in Michael's, and it's one of my. Oh my gosh! Help! So it's a
cool.
Gundam site from the series Gundam Wing, and it's one of my favorite Gundam models. This one I think is from the movie. No, I'm lying. This is from the original series, because the movie one, it's a little slightly different. But either way, I like all the versions of Gundam Death Site. Yes. Okay, Mama. We're going soon. So yeah, I know this is a pretty small model. Yes. Yes, Mama. Do you hear her in the back?
Yeah, well, not much, but I can hear you talking to her.
She's asking the question. It's your friend Warning.
Yeah.
So my daughter can tell like time difference now. Yeah. But anyways, that's a whole different story. We could talk about it a different day. So yeah, this is what I'm planning to make in one of the videos. If this is something you prefer, not prefer, but if you would like to see this, because my channel is really art, but it's like, this is kind of like art. This is crafting. You're crafting.
I think you should, like, if you're going to record that, I would say, if you're going to live stream, I'd say live stream and then like
also record.
And then edit the recording, because that would be cool.
I think I'm going to do that.
And if you do have me joining you for that, I'll just be in like a little corner in the side, because I think everyone would rather see the actual Gundam than me.
I mean, we could definitely we'll have to think about like something to talk about that day. Like we could talk about specific topic or a couple of topics just to get the live stream rolling. Because if I was by myself, I wouldn't even talk. I'd just be like lo-fi the whole time. But that, I mean,
that might even be cool as it is, though.
Yeah, but I don't mind live streaming with you. I prefer live streaming with someone. I don't like to live stream by myself. I mean, I don't mind it, but it's like I feel like it's not as exciting. It can be, but like
true.
I've actually enjoyed quite a bit like live streaming with you. Like and it's funny because it's like I started going like live 2 months ago. Like I saw the videos and I was like, holy cow, it's been like 2 months since we've been actually live streaming. And before you live stream with me, I was like, I started a live stream by myself.
Yeah.
And it was fun, but it was like, I don't know, once you and I started to get together, and I'm like, holy cow, this is like a whole different level. This is so fun.
It's like when watching Nick Nimmin and Dee Nimmin, they are a lot more entertaining together.
Yeah. We were just talking about this this morning. Like,
Yeah.
I was the one that told you. I was like, I feel like with Nick and D, they're great by themselves. And if you don't know who we're talking about, we're talking
Yeah.
about like certain YouTubers that we watch that were part
YouTube
of their
growth
community.
experts.
Yeah, YouTube growth experts, both of them.
Yeah.
D used to be more focused on mobile, but nowadays I don't
Mm.
know what he
Yeah.
really does. But like, anyways,
True.
so I was like, you know, they're great by themselves. They can definitely do
Yeah.
their streaming by themselves, but it's something about them being together
Yeah.
that just brings out all of the package, like all
True.
the personality. Forget about it. They're
Mm.
clowns together.
True.
Yeah, the wait, is D older? I don't even know. Like I was gonna say
I think Nick might be older, but I can't remember.
oh, okay. Because I was gonna say like the
Yeah.
big brother is always derailing the other brother, but I don't know which one's
True.
older. But anyways, the one brother, which is not the owner of the channel, it's
Ooh.
like the brother of the owner of the channel.
Mm.
He's always like we call it the derailing, which is like he's always
Yeah.
like they're having a conversation about YouTube, and somehow the conversation changes to something else, like completely
Yeah.
different, or he'll go off
Yeah.
like to a different topic. But it's really funny usually,
Yeah.
because they just have that type of personality, and it works really well. They're
True.
geeks, bunch of geeks.
Yeah.
I love geeks here.
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
this was
Yeah.
the stream, guys. I
Yeah.
hope you enjoy
It's a
that.
70-minute long one.
70. Look at that. We
Something
passed
like that, yeah.
we passed the limit that we usually go about 10 minutes, I think it is.
There you go.
That's fine.
Yeah.
In any case, like I said, if you want to see what I asked, what I said, whatever words, I think my brain's shutting down at this point. We would love to hear back from you guys, and hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Like and subscribe. Hurry up and do it.
Hurry up and do it.
I can say click the button, click the button, click it, click the like and the subscribe, do it. Hurry up. Come on, do it.
All right. Hopefully they did. Bye, y'all.